Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Return of Arthur, where we are playing as the newly minted Arthurian Empire under the Mob Arthur dynasty, descended from, I expended out this whole family tree because I was checking some stuff, so I can't really find, there he is. King Arthur the Bear of Cornwall, the man who claimed to be the reincarnation of the mythical King Arthur, back to save the Britons from oppression. There's still some oppression going on. As long as we have Anglo-Saxons on the British Isles, I think that the oppression is really ongoing, honestly. So we're going to need to continue to work against that. Which, by the way, I should start out by looking among my vassals for anyone who's not my culture group. And who's the highest ranking Saxon in the... Oh, that guy's Nahua. Chief of Galloway, not my direct vassal, yeah. So we've gotten rid of pretty much all of the top-level vassals who are Anglo-Saxons, so that should help. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I believe our next order of business is probably we're going to need to bail out the our friend the Viceroy of Ireland here, because he seems to not be doing all that well against the King of Brittany. So let's see if we can go ahead and just declare... What is the ongoing war for? Irish Holy War for Munster. Which I believe is the entire duchy, so we should just declare a conquest of Tyrconnell, and that'll be two birds with one stone. Alright, Holy War for Ulster. That's what we want. It looks like he called in some holy orders or something, and they're not doing so hot. So we'll help him out, and hopefully secure the rest of Ireland in a single battle. Don't attack them. Don't. Why would you do that? I need you to have some troops, dude. I need you to have some troops left, so that you don't peace out of this damn war. The Steward of Alba wants his son to marry my daughter. I'm okay with that. Prefer matrilineal, but it's alright. Either way. Oh, and Brianna and Casey the Lord Dog are present for this session in the background. Brianna's working on some photography, graphics type stuff, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through our Norway photos for the final time. Actually.
Excellent. Yeah, our Norway photos from like 2 years ago that are just now finishing being edited, and Casey is working on being grounded because she ate out of the garbage, and she knows she's not supposed to do that. Is this a... Yeah, they hired Mongol mercenaries, apparently, to fight us. So that's the kind of weirdness that is now ongoing. Oh, cool, we built a keep in Camelot. By the way, I'm not sure, some of you have probably been yelling at me about this for a while, but I realized in between episodes that I do have some hospital buildings that I haven't built yet with my current tech level, so we'll have to rectify that once we are done with our present ambitions. Let's see, I can probably safely split this army up now. So we'll take half to the south to fight. Get there! Get there! Save our friends! Okay, cool. Saved him. We're gonna liberate this place. Cool, the High Priest likes us. Yeah, and they're probably gonna flee to Desmond. They don't really have anywhere else to go. Battle of Ross. Captured some people. Totally speed 5ing this war on like autopilot basically, but Actually, I should join this siege. That's what I really want to do. No! You have to stay there and siege the stuff. You have to stay and siege the stuff. Construction working in Devon has increased prosperity. I mean, we're already flourishing, but I'll take it. Weren't we booming before, or did the Vikings mess that up? No, we're still booming. We're still good. See, my goal here is to win my war and my vassal's war. Great White Stag in Norfolk. Let's go look for it. That's going to be the tricky part. Because I don't want to just take the one county and be done with it. I want my vassal to also win and take Munster. Irish Holy War for Munster. Yeah, it's still going 77% in favor of the King of Brittany. During my hunt, I come to a deep gorge. Right on the other side is the white stag staring at me. I'm so close, yet I can't reach it. As it runs away, I realize that I must return home without victory this time. But I did become a hunter, which is awesome. Found my purpose in life. I have some random girl in my dungeons has become a scholarly theologian. Good for her, I suppose. So it looks like we're going to be just stack wiping... holy orders for a while here. The thing is, I don't know necessarily how to get my vassal's war score up. Yeah, spreading affliction. I think it's syphilis. Yeah, it's syphilis. It's always syphilis. Once again, I don't think that was the fastest way to do that. Great Holy War for Rus. The omens are clear. High Priest Quetzalcoatl has declared a great holy war on King Akko of Lithuania and the followers of Perkunas in the kingdom of Rus. All free Aztec men are encouraged to aid in the conquest of this holy place. Okay. There's a giant peasant revolt in Connacht. They've risen up and attacked the Knights Templar. So, let's go ahead and squash that. Looks like the Irish are slowly rebuilding their levies. Peasant revolt has ended. So, here's what I think. I think we should send... Oh, there's 4,000 guys up in Scotland still. Let's disband these armies. Well, it's safe. It's not safe. Why is it not safe? Because of Vikings. Okay. I definitely would prefer that we get Rus as opposed to the Sunset Empire. So seriously, one guy. All right, now I should be able to stand down all my armies safely. Is this a retinue? Why is there a random separate retinue? I have not been paying attention to flags at all. I need a chancellor. Great, the Duke of Kent wants the job. He'd be good at the job. Improve relations with the Emperor. And need an education focus. Willful, rowdy. Sounds like a good soldier to me. And yeah, so I'm going to offer to join the Great Holy War. Great Holy War for Rus. Yes. Oh, So the Viceroy of Ireland died, so we need a new Viceroy of Ireland. Let's take a look here at the candidates. There is the previous Viceroy's son. He's 9. He has okay stats. There's this other kid who has worse stats. Are they all kids? This guy, my religion, my culture, pretty damn decent stats. He's not ambitious. Strong contender right there. Also fairly decent stats, but not as good. He also has gout and no children. His wife is 22. This guy already has an heir, and his wife is 23, although she does have cancer. I think we're going to give it to this guy. The Duke of Meath. Grant Viceroyalty. So I'm pretty sure that ended the claim war on Munster, so we can go ahead and safely end this war. And then I'm going to transfer vassalage. Or wait, I'm going to create a new vassal here. The Knights Templar still hold the castle of Moville, unfortunately. We'll have to do something about that. And then I'm going to need to transfer vassalage. Well, I'm going to need to grant this out, and then I'm going to need to transfer vassalage. So let's search the realm for men who are not rulers, my religion, my culture. Adult is preferred. We're going to sort by stewardship. When I do this, by the way, it's to fix a bug with stat sorting. Sometimes you have to sort by a different stat and then sort by the stat you want, or it won't actually put them in the correct order. So I want not of my dynasty, not standing to inherit anything, not ambitious. Also, not ambitious. That leads us down to this guy. He's a Kerouac. We're going to grant him Tyrconnell. Include lower titles. And then we're going to transfer that vassalage to the Duke of Ulster. Cool. Everything is as it should be, except for the Count of Dublin, for now, some reason, is now also the Chief of Derby. Derby, however you say it. Pretty happy, though, with those borders, and we can now focus on the Holy War as soon as we get invited. Alright, awesome. So we are now part of the Holy War, and we are going to go all in. I think we'll sail from Middlesex, unless Middlesex has syphilis, which it doesn't look like it currently has. We're going to make sure any important vassals have a high enough opinion of us that they're going to send us their full troop complement. Yeah, I'm kind of wasting money here a little bit, but yeah, 95 or above, we'll just let it ride. Shoot! The Huecal Pixki of Toledo has already hired out the Aztec Holy Order, so we're going to have to just rely on our own men. So everybody march for 83 from Ireland. Well, participation is what counts, right? Bring all our boats. So we're going after the de jure Kingdom of Rus, which means only the parts of it that are currently owned by Lithuania. By the way, we have a Norse Catholic King of Holmgard out here, which is pretty interesting. I've lost my feelings for my lover. No. For my nephew's wife, apparently. Lothian's been converted to Aztec. Alright, so we are marching with... Looks like it's gonna come out to almost 30,000. Holy warriors. Educational focus. Rowdy willful. Soldier. Rowdy curious idolizer. So he actually wouldn't be the best warrior. curious. He could be a diplomat. He could also be a scholar. Turn him into a scholar. We don't... Well, actually, let's turn him to be a diplomat. We could use some good diplomats. I have a new kinswoman. That's my grandson, so this is my great-granddaughter. The Emperor likes us. That's good for now. We don't want him to suspect anything just yet. And we're going to go get on some boats. And we're going to go fight. We want to primarily secure territory that's part of the war goal. So we're going to start at Pskov and then move west. Or east, rather. Perfect. Skilled tactician. And we might have to break up our armies to march. So we'll land in Livima. I'm sure we're going to be taking attrition. Yeah. So I'm going to split these guys in half. I'm going to send one half immediately to Luki. The other half is going to stay here for now. Actually, the other half I think I'm going to send on a stack chase. Because we need to win battles too, not just take territory to get the war score needed to... Whoa! That is a massive Lithuanian army. Here's what we're going to need to do. We're going to need to establish a foothold immediately so that we stop taking attrition. Come on. Okay. So these are all tribal lands from what I can tell. So we'll kind of turn this into our beachhead here, this area. Okay, they actually potentially outnumber us at this point. They probably called in a bunch of tribal armies, is what I'm thinking happened. What speed are we on? Speed 3 feels too fast all of a sudden. We do have, I'm almost certain, higher quality troops. We're gonna need to stick together. If we have any allies in the area... Yeah, this is going to be tricky. So what I'm trying to figure out how to do is how I can ambush them without ending up in really high attrition battle. Alright, let's get our best commanders here. Direct leader... Eagle Knight, cool. He has the equivalent of the Crusader trait, basically. Russelo, all right. I'm gonna try to do some maneuvering here. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I think we're gonna get him. Oh wow, yeah, they had a whole flank retreat, it looked like right at the start of the battle. Okay, that was their biggest stack. And we just crushed it. Where did the rest of their army go? I know they had more than that. It's like half their army just evaporated. Alright, well, we're in good shape for now.